last night at my Newcastle show, something rattled me before the show. Great venue, great staff, lovely people, but we ordered chips, right? I hadn't eaten dinner. I always forget to eat. I'm weird. It'll get to like 7 p.m. Show's about to start, and I'm like, oh, I haven't eaten since breakfast. And then Meg will be like, you are a child. And she'll run to the bar, order me some chips or something for backstage. She did that last night. And now, again, cannot stress enough. Very accommodating venue, accommodating people. Something just absolutely baffled me and all of us before the show. We ordered chips. 10 minutes later, the chips came out. I'll describe the chips to you and we'll also chuck a photo up here. Pretty... Look, the presentation of the chips was low to mid-tier for a pub, let's just say that. It was just nothing fancy, not even in a bowl, no sauce, no aioli, just chips on a plate, kind of just like dumped on a plate. And then they had 20 plus, I'm not exaggerating, about 20 sachets of salt. Sachets, not salt that had come from sachets. Sachets dumped on top of the chips. The staff member walked up to me and said, "Here's your chips." And I said, "Oh, thanks." I kind of looked at them confused and she said, "I put salt on them for you." And then she turned around and walked away. Now, we were all confused. Was she joking? Or was it like a bit where she's like, we salted them because they weren't salted.
Yeah.
They were just dumped like, it's kind of like, you know, when you get the little sugar sachets at a hotel and you have to open up the sugar and pour the sugar on. They were like that, but with salt.
Mm.
So it was just potato with paper served on them. It blew my mind. Like, it's all I was thinking about during the show.
Yeah.
You know, I was on another planet during the show because I was just like, is that how they serve chips? If it is, great, not knocking it. I mean, I am a bit, you know, maybe just salt them before. It doesn't even make sense for so many reasons. One, we used 3 of the sachets to salt all the chips, and that was heaps. I probably oversalted them. 2 would have been plenty, right? But so there was just 17 sachets that we didn't use. So that suggested to me that it was like, could be a bit.
Yeah.
Of like, I don't know, maybe this is who knows. The second reason as to why it was a bit was she kind of smirked when she said it, and I was like, okay. But I also didn't understand the joke.
Mm.
What was the joke?
Yeah.
The joke being like, I put salt on them for you, and the joke was like, this is not traditionally how you salt chips. And also, just from the chef's standpoint, how hard is it to have just a big salt shaker and salt all the chips that you're cooking up at once for all the meals at once, mix them up, salt them again, and then plate them?
Yeah.
Dude, it blew my mind.
Should we do another order tonight?
And see if they do the same thing? I just worry we're going to get the same thing. And yeah, true, then we'll know if it's a joke or not. Because then we'll be like, oh, that's just how they serve chips.
Yeah.
Is this a New South Wales thing? Is this just random? It was wild. I've never got that before ever. And I've ordered a lot of chips in my time. No one's ever been like, you know, it was like DIY salt. You know what? It was deconstructed chips, which is crazy. It was like a hipster thing, but very Newcastle.